Hey, hello. I actually have your question opened right here on the left-hand side. I wrote it on the right-hand side because we're going to go and solve it on my little app that I can draw things. This is a geometric sequence problem solved for a student's question. Now, if I can just figure out how to make this large, I think that'll do it. Okay, so it's telling you to use formula for the general term that's also called the nth term. Very weird to say, but it's nth term of a geometric sequence. So already I noticed I'm using the geometric sequence. Okay, so that honestly is super helpful because I've got a formula for the arithmetic sequence and I've got a formula for the geometric sequence. This problem is specifically telling me to use it for the geometric sequence. So awesome. I know what I'm going to use, right? It says to find the indicated term of the following sequence. Given the first term, which it tells me right here is my a sub 1, and my ratio r. To solve a geometric sequence, what I need is my first term, my ratio, and my n, right? So it's telling me to find the general form. My general form means that I don't have a specific value for my n. It literally is just n, right? But let me write the form down and show you where I notice that I am given my n term. The general formula is a sub n equals a sub 1, which is my first term, times my ratio raised to my n minus 1, right? So that a sub 1, that's my first term. And you notice right here, it tells me it's 3, right? So let me go ahead and write that. I got a 3 right here. Then it also tells me that if you look in the formula, the next thing that I'm multiplying to my 3 is an r. That's my common ratio. That's my r. And it told me my r is 4. So I'm literally going to do my 3 times 4, right? And then I noticed that my 4 is being raised to a power of n minus 1. Now, this is where you need to look at the formula. You're not just looking at the n minus 1 and thinking, well, I wasn't given an n. Like, how do I subtract 1 from a number I don't know? What I want you to notice and to see is that this n minus 1 comes from me using this n right here, that a sub n, right? The little bitty subscript at the bottom. Whatever that number is there in that form, that's my n. And I kind of wish I had done this in a different color. There we go. I am going to know how to figure out my n minus 1 because my n comes from here. And where do you see something in that form? Is it right there? And this specific problem tells me a sub 7. So that means that I have an a sub 7. Well, guess what? This n right here is the same n right here. So if it's a 7 at the beginning, for my exponent, I do 7 minus 1, which gives me 6. Okay, I literally am grabbing my calculator out of here just because I want to make sure that I do this correctly. I do not know 4 to the 6th power by heart. Okay, now I'm going to go switch back to black, okay? I've got a sub 7 equals 3 times 4 to the 6th power. 4 to the 6th power is 4,096. Now I have a sub 7 equals 3 times 4,096, which is 12,288. So, yes, they do give you, in this specific problem, your starting term and your common ratio. They just don't write They just don't write n equals 7, but they do put it in this form, which is the exact same thing as this form, which there I'm using the same n. So at the very beginning on the left-hand side, it is just my n, right? But then on the far right-hand side, when it's in exponent form, I don't just use the value n. I actually subtract 1 from it. So hopefully that makes sense right there. If it doesn't, please let me know, okay? Thanks. Bye.